If you struggle with the snatch technique, a good way to learn the snatch and to refine your technique is to take a top-down approach. The most complex part of the snatch movement is the first pull from the floor. So if instead we start from the high hang and then work our way down, we get the easiest portions of the movement sorted first and then reintroduce more difficulty by adding more length to the movement. So the high hang snatch is the first one. Emma's going to deadlift the bar up. She's then going to have a small knee bend and then explode from this position, full snatch. And the torso remains upright the whole time. There's no hip movement at all. She's not hinging back, she's staying upright, just small knee bend, high hang. Lovely. Once we've got that movement nailed, we then move down to the top of the knee. And Emma's going to do that by starting with the same knee bend, and then she's going to slide the hips back to get to the top of the knee and reverse direction for the hang snatch. So into the high hang, small, slide the hips back, and off we go. The goal being that if you were to film this and play it back, you should see yourself move from the top of the knee back into that high hang position on your way up through the snatch. Adding more length onto that movement again. So we've done high hang, we've then done hang from the knee. We continue to let the hips shift back slightly to go below the knee for a low hang snatch. So we're not quite at the floor yet, but we've added more length onto the movement, past the top of the knee to bottom of the knee, and then full snatch. Final piece of the puzzle, all the way down to the floor. So we sit into that high hang, slide the hips back, and once we've got to the bottom of the knee, that's when we then have a small knee bend again to get back down to the floor, and that's your start position for your full snatch. While you're first getting used to the full movement, you might find it more helpful to go from that top-down approach all the way down to the floor, touch the floor, and then come straight back up. Over time, it's beneficial if once you get down to the floor, you freeze on the floor, feel out the position with a long pause, and then go for your full snatch from there. This top-down approach or reverse snatch is a great way to teach your brain the technique of the movement, because on the way down, you're getting to grease the groove, and then your focus on the way up is to reverse that motion exactly through the same pattern. So on the way down, Emma has the opportunity to understand where she needs to move on the way back up. We pause in that start, and then off we go. Once you've understood that motion, you could then pair it up with doing another snatch immediately after, but this time from the floor. A great way to reinforce these different positions of the snatch and also test your understanding of the technique is to do a 3-position snatch where we combine 3 of those positions together. We start off with a high hang. Then we go to a hang to the knee. And we finish off with the full snatch from the floor. Notice that every time Emma picks up the bar for a hang snatch, she's also going through the perfect snatch deadlift or snatch pull position. So every time you lift that bar for a hang snatch, it's not only the hang snatch you're doing, but it's an opportunity to grease the groove of a good snatch deadlift or snatch pull as well. Emma is going to demonstrate a snatch flow here. So the purpose of this exercise is to understand how to keep the weight in the middle of your foot throughout the movement, and also how to accelerate the bar on the ascents and then decelerate and control the bar on the way down. Let's go for another one. Notice how throughout the movement she keeps on moving. She never stops. It's one fluid, smooth movement. Weight through the middle of the foot, midfoot balance, decelerate, accelerate, receive.